If you've been following me on Twitter, you'll know the saga of some problems I've been having, starting with a snap chain, which I talked about in my last vlog. I got the bike back together last night, got to the point I was about to take it off of my paddock stand, otherwise known as a piece of wood, and I was going to sort the chain out and get it aligned so it's alright. Unfortunately, I then discovered an oil leak, which is obviously very scary when you've just had a chain snap, because you don't know if that's the casing that's been broken. But, lucky thing, I have a spare engine! So I had a practice run on taking the side of the engine off, so I know exactly what the position of bolts is, even though that's been moved. I've got this one over here. Yes, I know, because every single bolt is a different length. Yeah, what had happened was my gear position sensor, which is here, got smashed! And it completely started pissing oil outside of it. Anyway, so I took the old position sensor off from here and put it on here, so that sorted that out, and I'm just waiting for the gasket gum to seal so I can stick the back of the side of the engine back on, and fingers crossed I'm going to be back on the road. Okay everybody, so let's see what happens. Oh yes, smooth. So as you can see, I have indeed fixed my bike. Okay, so I'll explain everything that happened. The chain snapped, which luckily didn't do any damage because the way it came off backwards, and from what you've seen already, it did some damage to the sprocket, and it also didn't damage the swing arm. Now, what it did do was it swung forwards when the chain came off and smashed my gear position sensor, which, if you don't know, you will have seen it in what I've already shown you. That's directly connected to the engine, so oil comes out of there, and that's where the oil leak came from. I was very worried about the fact that it could have been a casing problem, but it wasn't, so fucking awesome. It's taken me a day and a half, and you'll know this if you follow me on Twitter, as I've already said. It's taken me a day and a half in the garage to get it working, but now it's working better than ever. It's actually riding nicer, it's giving a lot more pull. And that works. Let's just say that much. It's so much smoother than it used to be. I think mainly it's the engine oil I'm using. I have used a slightly better quality engine oil. Not the one I used before was bad, it's just this one was evidently quite a bit better. Oh, hello, what's that? Water, it's alright. Yeah, so last night, basically, when I discovered that oil leak, I knew exactly what my situation was, which was either it was fixable or it wasn't. And thank fuck it was. But yeah, I was to a point I was sat there just talking to my sister about, like, basically this might be the end of my bike. This might mean I have to get a loan and do my licence and just get a bigger bike. Anyway, yeah, so as I say, fingers crossed, as long as nothing else goes wrong, I'm back on the road and I'll be vlogging again now and again soon. So catch you all next time, people.